let's see here. So, Sean's going to get something to drink. We're good. Has everybody rewatched the last episode to get reacquainted with what's going on?
Actually, I have not. I've slacked on
I
it.
have
I
not
haven't
either.
watched anything but Murphy's Law kick my ass.
The TV show Murphy's Law?
No, physics.
I gotcha. Murphy Brown. Oh, Mason, you're here, right? Yep, there you are.
Maybe.
Ish.
Okay, so Mason and Ian, as a prologue, we are going to do what was discussed, but I want to keep it as vague as possible, if you please.
We discussed a
Somebody
lot of
pissing?
things, Tim. You'll have to be slightly more.
I know of the thing he speaks of.
Do you want me to message you, Mason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Message me too.
Yeah, all right, Ace, absolutely.
Yeah, just message everybody.
Sure.
Just send it. Just send it to the group.
Yeah,
the,
right on.
the
Slide the group
discreet
chat.
thing that we're trying to keep from everybody else. Just send it to everybody.
So let's get a
Jesus.
recap. Gareth, do you remember anything from the past, the last session?
Oh God. Let's see. We started our journey after leaving town and collecting all of our horses and our pig.
Yes.
Pig! War pig!
Yep. We have a pig.
She's so beautiful.
All right.
She is.
Hmm.
Be jealous.
And we ran into an ambush
Yeah.
that was set up by a couple of minotaurs.
That's not entirely true, but go ahead.
Well, it was an ambush for us, anyways. You know, we stumbled into it, and yeah,
I think
they
Rohan
struck first.
ran into the middle of it without care and almost got chopped in half.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
let's
much.
see. So far, he's been real good at finding, not necessarily disarming the quote unquote traps.
Yeah.
But I can find them.
Well, there you go.
Yep, you can find him, and you
So-
definitely triggered it. Yep.
It's the same
That-
way in
that
Call
was
of
a good one.
Duty. I find the snipers, and then my team destroys the sniper.
Oh my God, Joe died there. Yep, that's where they are. Follow
Yeah.
trajectory. All right. Is there anything else from last session?
Let's see. We avoided a full-blown conflict
Yeah.
and got invited to the Minotaur campfire.
I think some hands were shook too, and some
Yeah,
war
few hands were
bonds were
shook and-
made.
A few tenuous, I don't know if you'd call them alliances, were made,
Yeah, something like that.
or at least ceasefires. Let's put it that way.
Right. Yeah. Mutual respect.
Yeah, mutual respect.
Okay, so I think that pretty much covers it. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So, you all are seated at the fire, right?
Yeah.
It's all of you guys, and it is the Minotaur. I do believe there's 4 of them, if I remember correctly. You guys are seated there with the Minotaur. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and move back to Browning for a moment, something that's taking place at this particular time in secret. Mason and Ian, if you don't mind. So, it's night in Browning. The castle is quiet. The city is alive with the festival. You can, from your vantage point, the two of you, where you're standing in one of the upper portions of the castle on a balcony, you can see people dancing. You can hear music. You can see fire breathers, torch wavers, magical fireworks, all kinds of things going on. The town is alive. The city is bursting with life. However, the castle is quiet. Agolonia is in her chambers. Utar is doing his own thing, and Regal is pulling double duty, making sure that the city guards are doing their job. So, what are you two doing at this particular moment?
So Justin will be standing next to his brother with a concerned look on his face regarding the events of the council chambers meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to look at his brother and say, "You know the big issue here. It's that damned Minotaur."
Complication rather than an issue.
That and that boot-licking servant of hers. He will do anything she demands. We'll have to get rid of him.
You see, if we try and attack her from the outside and work our way in, then she knows of our plan. But if we strike at the source and get around her defenses, perhaps we can come out on top of this.
I don't see how we could. How do we strike with such a shield protecting her? How is that possible?
You find a time when her shield is down.
I attempted that. I attempted to send him away to train the other guards for this war that Lawrence wanted.
Ah, and yes, dear brother, you've played directly into what we needed. You have unwittingly actually given us an opportunity here.
A loud explosion can be heard. Nothing that startles you, though, but you know what it is. It's the beginning of the end of the night festivities. The lights start to brighten the castle walls, the city walls, and the night sky. The single moon is full and bright. The stars are extremely visible. And as you two are standing there, you hear a knock at the door behind you.
Did you invite anybody else?
Tim, did I invite anybody else?
Yes, Mason.
Okay.
Yes.
I do believe I recall something of somebody being here.
Well, they answer the door if he's your guest.
Mason, you
Tim,
going to answer the door?
Yeah, I'm going to answer the door.
Okay, you swing the door open. It's one of the city guards, a city guard that you trust, and he looks to you and he gives a deep bow and he says, "My lord, the envoy has arrived."
Ah, good. Bring them to me
And-
post haste.
Very well. He steps away and we'll leave you guys there. All right, so let's go back to the campfire. So, seated at the campfire, food is being passed around, wine skins, water skins, whatever the case may be. The main the older guy, the father, he's seated there. He is purposefully passing to you, Gareth Baruch. He's passing food to you first on purpose.
I'll accept.
Okay. What's everybody else going to do? Are you all going to sit and eat, or?
Yeah, I'll sit and eat.
Okay.
Do they have vegetables?
It's mainly meat, but there are some potatoes and carrots and things like that too, though those are less than the meat itself.
Koch will trade his meat for any potatoes and carrots.
I'll hand Koch some more potatoes and carrots, and I'll take his meat.
Okay.
I'll tell him I got you, buddy. I know what you want.
One of the Minotaur, the one you guys attacked, actually, he kind of hobbles over to you, Koch, And he looks to you and he goes, "Do you offer your meat for rabbit food?"
Koch will just reach to his belt and hands the Minotaur that same rabbit.
He'll kind of look down at that and he'll be like, "Very well. Take my potatoes, take my carrots. I will take your rabbit."
Fair trade. He takes the plate and like dumps the carrots onto it and hands the plate back to him.
He takes it and he goes back and starts skinning the rabbit, getting ready to cook it. All right,
Joke's on
so
him. That rabbit died of cancer.
holy shit. So, Lawrence, what are you doing at this moment in time?
I'm just enjoying the food, probably.
Okay.
I can't imagine that I'm doing anything too out there. But yeah, I mean, I will ask. I'll just kind of be making small talk, probably not trying to disturb the peace too much.
Got it. Well, it's cordial, it's professional at this point in time. The younger Minotaur are staying behind the father, but the father is being very active in engaging in conversation with everybody. Uh, Simple war stories are being told, but he's being careful not to mention war stories of killing orcs, out of respect for you, Gareth.
And I will refrain and do the same.
Okay.
After the start of the meal, once the stories are starting to be told, I will break out one of the mead skins that I've got, and I'll pass it over to him.
He graciously accepts it. He goes, "Baruch, I appreciate this, sharing the mead." Takes a big drink, hands it back to you, and he goes, I too will share with you." And he looks back to his son and motions. He brings this larger wineskin, and he takes it, pops it open, and he goes, "Here, drink."
I'll give it a sniff to see if I can identify what it is first.
It's like a strong ale.
I'll take a chug.
Oh yeah, you can taste it. Like it's strong, but it's good and it's hearty.
I'll say this is better than what they were serving in town.
Of course it is. What's in town wasn't made by us.
There are some things that y'all do very well. And I'll pass the skin back to him.
He says, "No, pass along to your friends, to your party.
I'll
By
pass
all
along
means."
then.
Who are you going to pass it to first?
I had to sit next to Lawrence, so I'm going to pass it to him next.
Okay. The Minotaur's looking right at you.
I'll take a swig. What is it?
It's a very strong ale, very strong, thick mead. It's super hearty. You can taste the grain, but it is good. It reminds you of alcohol made back home, almost.
All right, yeah, I will. I'll probably like let out the smallest of cough. I'm like, it's good.
He gives a big grin. Who are you
I'll-
passing to next?
Who's ever next to me? I guess I don't know.
Rohan.
All right, I'll give it to Rohan then. Yeah.
Joe?
I will take like I did in town, overhearing what was said about it being better than what's in town. I'll take a big drink of it.
The Minotaur nods proudly. Who do you pass it to after that?
Who's next to me?
We will say Edelbrim.
And I will hand it over to Edelbrim.
Out of curiosity, how big is this thing compared to me?
Half your size.
Well, the good news is it's slightly lighter than it was when it started.
That is true.
That's true. I'll do my best to take as much as I can
When
before
you-
passing it.
When you tip it up, there's stuff that spills out on your face. The Minotaur slaps his knee. Ha ha ha! The little man can drink.
Oh, this is nothing, and I'm drunkenly passing it to Koch. As I say, my master could drink all of you under the table.
Yeah, you're feeling it now, sir. Mason, what does Koch do?
Koch will sniff it.
It's got a very earthy tone to it.
He'll take the smallest of swigs. Realize that
Bitter.
he doesn't like it. And that's it.
Voldiceris is the last one.
Voldiceris steps closer to the fire, out of the shadow a little bit, and grabs the.
Now the Minotaur is intently watching you.
He grabs the. He grabs the vial. Looks at it. Looks at the Minotaur. Gives it a quick sniff. And then
Yeah.
takes a good chug.
Okay.
And,
How does Voldiceris react after tasting that?
well,
It's
let's
not
see.
exactly his palate.
He does this. That has a oaky afterbirth. There you go.
The Minotaur smiles proudly, and he looks to you, Lawrence, and he goes, "My friend, we have broken bread together, and we have shared the mead. My campfire is now yours."
I hear a train.
Lawrence will, straighten up at that, and he'll be like, hopefully by the end of this, we'll share a little bit more than just meat and a warm place to lay down.
I look forward to it. But now, tell me, and he motions to all of you, what brings you out past Browning?
I'll put them like we are, this is the first leg of a quest to
Oh, you're
towards
breaking
Ham-
up, Sean.
Oh,
Start.
am I?
Say that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Start over again.
I'll just, tell it straight. I'll be like, this is the first leg of a quest to Hammerfell.
The Dwarven regions. Interesting.
We are in the search of some architects, engineers, and various craftsmen and guild masons in order to repair some defenses along Averis's western border.
Ah, the Western lands.
I suppose your people are at least somewhat familiar with it.
We are.
The area we seek to renovate is not too far from Grendel's Keep. Which, if memory serves me correctly, most of your people are still hanging around.
They are. We left Grendel's Keep not too long after my family arrived, and he motions to the boys, his sons behind him. As I said before, we did not want to stay too long. We are too proud, too set in our ways to be stuck in a human's castle. And he doesn't say that with disdain or anything like that, right? Like he says it almost with a hint of sadness. He says, "We've traveled along the western borders of Averis. They are treacherous."
Most assuredly. Can you tell me a little bit about your run-in with Non, the Quiet?
I can. The last instance before tonight that we ran into Non's men was a few weeks ago, and that was when we left Crow's Valley. I
Where
know
is Crow's Valley? Out of character.
It is right in between the borders of Averis, Hammerfell, and Nome. It is like right there.
So he could have gone in one of any of three directions.
Is that in character?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. He nods and he goes, "I agree." I have not run into Non specifically, but I have run into his men. You see the result, and he points out to the road. As dangerous as they are to you, And he points to you, Lawrence. He says, they are not dangerous to us.
For someone who is supposedly not so dangerous to you, you seem to be quite indignant of their troops.
As
I
much.
say,
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying. I say that with a bit of coyness, right? Like not.
Yeah. He looks to you and he goes, Minotaur are many things. You, Strabo, should know this. But one thing we are not is thieves. We are not murderers. We are not destroyers. Non the Quiet and his men are all of the things we are not. Me and my sons have made this vow, and he looks to you, Rohan, to kill them if we see them.
Rohan will pound his chest and go, here, here.
He does the same. However, and he looks back to you, Lawrence, he goes, I must warn you. Non the Quiet's men roam these forests. They are this close to Browning.
Edelbrim's gonna hiccup, and he's gonna say, "We're not worried about them. We took care of a few of them and Browning.
Is that so, little one?
Yes, I took one out.
I don't doubt it.
I made him regret striking at my buddy, and I'm gonna tap Koch on the arm.
On the lower hand.
Yeah."
As they're saying that, I'll be like, why hasn't anyone in Browning talked about this? I just met with Regal. Why hasn't he mentioned any of this?
You see him grit his teeth a little bit, and he goes, I'm sure the Hornsbanes have their reasons for keeping quiet.
Seems unreasonable to me.
Maybe that's something you should discuss with him.
I'm not about to head back. I'm already 5 minutes away. But no,
What's
Go
the leader's name? Did he introduce himself?
Yeah, but I can't remember his fucking name, and I can't find it where I wrote it down.
Well, give me a name so I can address him, Timmy.
Wait a minute. I think it might be in Discord. Let me take a peek real quick. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. All these awesome pictures. No, I think it was shit.
Think carefully, it's canon.
Garin. We'll call him Garin.
Garin. You jot that down in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
All right, I'll turn to Garin. I'll say, Are you and your boys planning on staying in the area?
He looks to you and he says, yes, we patrol this area. We make sure travelers can go about their days without worry as much as we can, but we are but 4.
Is this a duty that's been invested into you by the crown, or is it more of a personal nature?
This is a debt that is owed to the humans in Browning. They have allowed us onto their lands. It is the least we can do.
Well, I respect that greatly, and I appreciate your valiant efforts.
He nods deeply.
So you're here, and you're doing this for your own sakes.
And the sake of those that travel the King's Road. The Queen's Road, I should say.
All right. I have one other question for you, and you can refuse to answer if you wish. All right. I'm going to point to the son that has the raked horns, and I'm going to say, what was his crime?
He looks back to his son, not in disappointment, but in pride. And he turns back to you and he says, well, he takes a big drink of that mead first and he hands it to you. And he looks to you and he says, my son stood his ground when opposition was in front of him. While those of us that are left squabbled and talked, my son acted and he paid the price for it.
So, would you say that this would be a fresh start for you and your family?
This is but another chapter on the horns of a beast, and he points to a rune that is more fresh than the others
On his son's horn or his own?
on his own.
I'll look to him in all honesty. I'll say, I know what it's like to start fresh, if you would. And given what your people have gone through, this is about as fresh a start as you can get. Now, that being said, that's the markings of, what would you say, an old decision. And
Are you talking about the horn rakings or
horn rakings, yeah.
Okay, got it.
I'll say, if you wish, there is something I would like to try to symbolize a fresh start for your family and for your son.
He thinks for a moment, keeping his eyes on you, and he nods and he says, you may proceed.
I'll step over towards his son.
He stands up a little bit taller and looks to his father for a moment, but his father is just watching you.
I will slowly raise both hands and I will start with just one horn. I'm going to reach over.
He puts his hand up and he goes, what are you doing?
I have a talent for repairing damage. If you wish, I can attempt to remove the rakings. I won't guarantee that the runes will remain.
He looks to you and looks to his father, and his father looks up at him, and he says, with all due respect, I prefer to keep the shackles.
Is that what the son says?
Yeah.
I'll get a big-ass grin on my face, and I will just belt out laughing in a good-mannered sense.
He looks a little confused for a moment. The father nods, and he starts to laugh with you.
I'll look to the son, and I'll say, to an orc, scars are reminders of battles.
He grabs you.
All your decisions in the past. Embrace them.
He grabs you by the haunches of whatever breastplate or leather armor you have and pulls you close, and he goes, my friend, these remind me of victory, not defeat. And he bellows out in laughter again, grabs the bag of mead, takes a giant swig and shoves it in your chest.
Oh, I will take a swig with him.
The father stands up and he goes, it's settled then. We feast, we drink.
Edelbrim's gonna, woo! Give me the skin.
The next couple of hours are pretty much that. The father goes around to each of you individually to shake hands and talk for a moment. The fire is built brighter and brighter. All of that stuff. Ace, what is Voldasaris doing during all of this?
Voldasaris slowly after taking the initial swig and the initial politeness around the campfire, takes his steps back in away from the campfire and more into the shadow, just to take in what's happening around him,
Got it.
making sure that he's aware of all movement and possibilities of
Okay.
wrongdoing.
Are you leaning against a tree, or are you just standing,
Yeah,
or are you sitting?
probably that would be more of what he would be doing.
Okay.
Still slightly visible, but more in the shadow than near any kind of light.
You can hear the voice move in the back of your head, and it comes out now, and he goes, "This is not good."
You know, I don't usually. I'll say this: all trust is foolish, but just keep your mouth shut. Let me think.
I let you command me because I allow it. And now I choose to speak, and you will listen. You're walking to your doom. You realize this, don't you? Nothing but death awaits you in the forests of Avarice. And if you survive that in the mountains of Hammerfell, you'd be lucky to make it a day's ride in. You know this to be true. You can't deny it. You know.
Darkness take you.
I am darkness.
I know what you see. I see it too. But I have to think. I have to take this in. I have to see how this plays before I act.
Do you think these companions of yours are friends?
As I said before, all trust is foolish.
They will turn on you. All of them. If I were you, I'd watch the one who speaks the least. I'd watch him the most, and his tiny little friend. The human is easily controlled, both of them. The orc, dispatched
I
in the
need you
night,
to stop talking.
and the little one, feed him to the bears. And he fades away.
You see Voltasaurus kind of give a quick grimace and head shake and just kind of return to himself a little bit while watching everything around him.
Okay. All right. So the next couple of hours are just kind of hanging out, talking. If anybody wants to get specific conversation in, now would be the time to do it.
After a while, as things are dying down, I'll look to Garin and I'll say, "So, what are your plans with that broken down wagon?"
It will stay out there as a reminder to Non's men. Why? Do you need it?
Someone in our party made mention of where our wagon was. Figure we could use it more than them.
He says, if you can repair that wagon in a night, you, orc, are a better creature than I.
I'll look to him and say, "It's just the wheel that's staved in. That shouldn't be too hard of a problem."
It's more than the wheel.
I'll go look. I'll go out there and say, "Sure, I'll take a look."
Okay, you go. One of the brothers is like, "I'll go with you."
I'll reach into my pack and I'll pull out a small satchel and I'll pull out a torch that's already lit and it has a blue flame coming off of it. And I'll say, "Here, hold this."
He takes it. You two walk off. Anybody else want to say or do anything?
Edelbrim's already passed out.
Done.
He's even though he's a dwarf, he's not been around alcohol a whole lot, so
Exactly.
He's a lightweight.
he's a lightweight.
Is he passed out cuddling his pig?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Perfect. And in his other arm is the bag of meat.
The empty bag of meat, yeah.
Empty bag. Yes, absolutely.
What's the main one's name again? Goran.
Yeah, Goran.
All right. I'll approach Goran as they're walking, and I'm like,
Garen.
Goran, Garen,
is
sorry,
his name.
I
Garen.
was about to say,
I'll be
I
like-
think it's Garen.
Yeah, Garen.
I'll be like, Garen, your men, are quite adept. Have you considered maybe, I don't know, entreating with Browning for official crown support? I could put in a good word.
He looks to you and he's like, I appreciate the offer, but I will have to decline.
Why?
We have everything we need out here. What do we need from the crown?
Well, weapons dull and shatter. and
Rock
break.
sharpen them. As do bone. Blood cleans them.
Mm, yes, but every moment spent tending to your own gear and scouring for a bit of flint to sharpen your blades is another moment lost defending people of Browning. I would consider it fully.
Perhaps. If we make our way further down the Queen's Road, then maybe.
Well, if you need someone to put in a good word, I'm sure mine will take you far.
He nods. He stands there with you for a minute, just kind of quiet, and he's looking out into the woods and all that stuff, and then it's probably 2 or 3 minutes of silence, and then he says to you, you realize going into Crow's Valley is going to be treacherous.
Hmm.
Do
I'll
you
say-
trust? Do you trust your men?
Well, I'll figure out whether or not I trust them long before I get there.
He nods.
Deceit rarely lasts long on the road. That's at least what my family has told me.
You have a lot of subterfuge and energy in this group you've assembled.
Mhm. I like to keep it close. Better
I agree.
I utilize it than someone else.
Just be careful. If you make it through Crow's Valley into Hammerfell, you have not gone out of the pan from the fire, so to speak. You've gone into the oven.
I'll keep it in mind.
Hammerfell is different. Grendel's keep was up to the north, if I remember right.
A little bit, yes.
The deeper in Hammerfell you go, the deeper the corruption is. Remember that.
I feel like that's the song of most places these days.
Isn't it a lovely song to sing?
Hmm.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, pats it, and then he walks back to the fire.
I'll just kind of stay on the edge right now.
Okay,
Not not going too far in.
got it. Joe, what about you?
I'm probably just gonna hang out by the fire.
Okay. Not do anything else? You're going to be by yourself, or are you going to talk to...
No, I'm just gonna kind of be by myself and just
Okay.
stare into the fire, contemplate strategies and things for when I do eventually meet up with Nan or
Got
his
it.
bandits.
Ace and Mason and Sean, go ahead and roll perception on that to see if you notice Non sitting there by himself.
1 second.
See if we notice who's sitting by themselves.
Rohan, sorry. Yeah, see if you notice Rohan sitting there by himself.
Perception.
So base is 13. Ace, no, you're stuck in your own thoughts.
It seems that way.
Mason at a 7. No, you also are doing whatever you're doing. And Sean, no.
No.
Okay, so you guys are all trapped in your own minds doing whatever you're going to do. All right. So, Lawrence, is there anything else that you're going to do before we move on?
I'll just make the rounds. Like, if the night's winding down, I'll make the rounds and talk to all the party. Make sure they're good. Probably
Yeah.
skip Ember Flame.
Yeah, he's passed out. Okay, well, let's move on to Gareth and one of the brothers, one of the sons.
All right.
His name is Creme.
Creme.
La creme.
Creme de la creme. So you and him are walking. He's holding the torch. You guys come over to the destroyed wagon, and go ahead and give me a investigation check, Gareth.
All right. What I'll do once I get to the wagons, I'll pull out the other 2 torches from that bag. Both of the flames glow blue,
Mhm.
and I'll stake them down in the ground closer to the base of the wagon so it sheds
Yep.
more light.
Okay.
And you said an investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Oh, goody.
Oh yeah, the wagon is destroyed. There is no way you're going to repair this in a couple hours.
All right. In that case, I'm going to look at the wagon, and is there any supplies or anything inside of it still
No, it's been stripped clean.
stripped clean?
Mm-hmm. All that's left is splinters and pieces of wood, and things of that nature.
Can I gather up any of the metal parts that are still left?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it would necessarily be worth that much effort. Like the metal pieces inside the wheels, and things like that, you'd have to put in more work than it's probably worth to get it out.
Not necessarily. What's the value?
It's just steel or iron.
Mhm.
I mean, if you can craft it into something, that's entirely up to you.
I can.
Okay, so are you gonna do you want to get that then?
Yeah, it'll take me 1 hour.
To extract the pieces, is there anything you have to roll?
And to extract and craft, it
Are
only
you-
takes me 1 hour.
Okay, you don't have to roll anything.
Not at all.
Okay, all right. So in that hour, when it is over, we will say you gain this much in pounds. 1 pound.
1 pound. Unfortunately, it creates an item. That's why I have to know how much it's up to a 100 gold piece value.
Let me take a look here. So you conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple or martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, a set of tools. You can make arrowheads.
Actually, if I can, what I want to do is I want to take that metal and try to craft a blacksmith toolkit out of it.
Let's see here. We'll call above or below. If you get it, then you can choose. If I get it, it'll be arrowheads. Got it?
Make it crossbow bolts, and you have a deal.
Arrowheads. I'll do crossbow bolts. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
So above or below, sir?
Above.
All right, you choose.
I will take the toolkit because I don't have one.
Okay, then you start now, and the Minotaur Krem is standing there like he's intent. He's watching. He's listening, watching and seeing everything you're doing.
He'll watch as I look over and select, and I'll tap each piece of metal that I can see as I'm chanting to bring this together. And I will indicate an area between the 2 torches. It's off of the side of the wagon, and I will literally just be forcing through the magic to basically strip the metal off this wagon,
Okay.
and it will flow into this area and coalesce into this kit.
You can hear him let out like a breath, like, whoa. Like he's never seen anything like this before. But let's go back to the party at hand. Joe, give me a perception roll, and Ace, do the same. Sean, you're in the middle of doing stuff. Mason, you too. Base 13.
What about me?
You're passed out, sir. Joe got a 5, failed. Mason,
Yeah.
7, failed. Ace, 14. Okay. All right. So everything's going on. Ace, you're still leaned up against that tree. And for the faintest of moments, you thought you heard some kind of like hyena laugh.
Where in the world did that come from?
Is that what he says?
Yeah, I believe he's just thinking in his head. He's now taking his gaze off the people who surround him and looking up, trying to see as far as he can into the darkness. Of course, he has dark vision, which is 120 feet.
Starting to focus.
He's starting to focus in on darker areas.
Give me perception one more time at a 12.
Come on. There we
You
go.
got that. Oh, yeah. You see fast approaching, as quiet as they can, and you hear that giggle again, an ogre and 2 gnolls.
How far away?
About 200 feet.
Who's closest to me?
They're all kind of in the same. They're like trying to flank.
Well, Sean and I have Lawrence and I have the best relationship so far. So I'm gonna reach out to Lawrence, grab him by the shoulder, and turn him to me, and say, "At your ready. We need." Grab him by the shoulder, turn him to look at me, and say, "We need to focus. At your ready. We have something fast approaching."
At this point, can I look and see what he's talking about?
Try perception at 13. You don't have infravision, do you?
No, nothing. God damn it.
You
Roll
don't
on to 8.
see anything. Anything past the light of the torches. Not a thing.
I will say, what do you see, Voldasarius?
You gonna look back again?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I rolled a 22 on that focus. So
Yeah, you're
did
good.
I actually see that it was an ogre and
Yeah, an ogre,
gnoll.
3 gnolls. 3 of them.
okay? From what I can make out, there's an ogre and at least 3 gnolls fast approaching in this direction.
Mason's rolling initiative now.
Well, we know where this is headed, so
You gonna look again, Sean?
I mean, I'll take his word for it. I don't know. Like,
If you want to do perception one more time, go for
how
it.
about we're by the campfire, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How about instead I grab a loose branch and I chuck it.
Into the darkness.
Yeah, like I light a branch on fire and I
Go
chuck
for it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast magic missile into the darkness.
Meh.
Sure. I guess this will just be like a.
Roll an attack.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what it'd be. Probably for me, I guess it'd be, let's see, +1, so +4. We'll just do the light crossbow with the.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 22.
That thing goes flying into the night, right? And for a moment, it doesn't really illuminate anything, but it hits the ground, lets up this big spark of embers, and you see one of the gnolls look at it, and the ogre push the gnoll out of the way. You dumb, ignorant shit! They know we're here!
I'll just let out like a howl, basically, like, to everyone and be like, "At arms!" Trying to get everyone up.
We'll stop there for just a moment. Go back to Gareth and Krem.
All right.
Gareth, you're in the middle of doing this crafting, and he's he's like on a knee watching you do this, and then you hear Lawrence say "to arms."
As soon as I hear that, I'm going to say, shit.
The Minotaur says, "What? What is it?" And he looks up, and as he looks up, you can hear it. You hear, and you can feel the wind go right by you as a javelin sticks square in his chest.
In the Minotaur's chest?
Yeah.
I'm going to holler out. I'm dropping the spell at this point, and I'm going to pull weapon and shield up. I'm going to say, not today.
The Minotaur just kind of looks down and he looks at the javelin and he looks to you and he says, "I have a javelin sticking out of my chest." And he just kind of falls over.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive. But
Okay.
let's get some initiative, guys. Mason already did his with 5.
There you go.
All right. So let's see here. Let's get the
Should
ogre.
I roll or?
Yeah, go ahead. Wow, I like all these big numbers.
13 for me.
So this is for the ogres, plural. And this is for the gnolls, plural. So let's take a look here. So who got the biggest? We got a 22 from Gareth and a 22 from Sean. Gareth, yours is a nat 20. Is that correct?
That is a nat 20, sir.
All right.
I think mine's only a 15 total.
Gareth first. Oh, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I was looking at your chuck of the firewood.
Oh yeah.
This is why we should say our rolls.
Let's see here. So we have Sean. You would be next. After 15, it is Joe. Let's see here. Ace got a 14, so Ace is right after Joe.
No, I got a 20.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you got a 22 on perception, 14 on perception. Where's your roll?
20 on
There it is.
initiative.
Okay, got it. All right, so Gareth, then Ace, then Sean, then Joe.
Ian,
Then Ian.
then whoever
let's-
rolled the 10.
That would be the ogres.
No, the ogres were the 5 and the
Oh,
gnolls
that's
were the
right, the
10.
gnolls. Man, I can't even think today. And then Mason, you got a 5, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and the gnolls got a 5. So I'll let you go before the gnoll or before the ogres. Okay, so we've got our order. All right, Gareth, you're up. What are you going to do?
All right. Can I see my attackers now that I've...
With you have infravision, correct?
Yeah, I have the dark vision.
Yeah, there's 1 ogre and 2 gnolls coming your way.
1 ogre and 2 gnolls. How far back are they?
Probably about 100 feet.
100 feet?
Yeah.
Check something here. Okay. I'm gonna look to the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
And what was his name? Crap.
Krem.
Krem. I'm gonna look to Krem and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna holler back at him, get behind the wagon, and I'm gonna face the 2 of them, and I am going to fire off guiding bolt at the ogre.
When you tell him to get behind the wagon, he says, "I doubt that," and he breaks the javelin piece and just leaves it sticking in him, and he's starting to reach for his axe.
When I see him do that, I'll just kind of grin, and I'm just gonna just fling that spell straight towards the ogre.
All right, so what does it do?
Guiding bolt. Hang on. There you go.
Guiding bolt. Let's see here. Range 120 feet. Yeah, they're within range. A flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice, which is the ogre. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light that will blind the shit out of him until then. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, are you doing that or no?
Hang on.
Or can you do that?
He has up to
can
third
do
level
that.
spell slot.
That is only a first level spell.
Yeah. So if you do it at a spell slot of second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above the first.
Let's see. I am only going to do it at its standard level for starters.
All right. So let's get that roll there, sir.
Yeah.
Ogre has an AC of 11.
Has an AC of 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I've preloaded this thing properly. I was trying to do this for my spells. Bingo.
God almighty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that damage going.
Please be good.
20, 18 radiant damage. Holy fucking shit.
Just beam of pure energy just slammed straight into his
Hang
chest.
on, let me get the calculator out. Okay, so yeah, he's hurt. By God, you hear him scream.
Ooh, and I get advantage?
At this point, he's lit up like a firefly.
Yeah. So do you have any other attacks or actions you can do?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the Minotaur. I'm going to pull my shield up and step to where I'm partially behind the wagon
Mm-hmm.
to give myself partial cover. And I'm going to look at him and say, let them waste energy coming to us.
Let them come, he says. Is that it?
At this moment, that's I'm just going to brace and hold
Okay.
action until they get a little closer.
Ace, you're up.
All right.
So in your area, you have one ogre and 3.
Sorry.
Is it the same ogre that he
Different.
just hit?
No,
Different
it's a
ogre.
different one.
Okay, so I don't have the advantage.
Nope.
Okay. So that's loose. All
Well,
right.
for you, not for the ogre.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the old faithful here.
What are you doing?
Eldritch Blast. All right.
Of course, there it is. That took a round, less than a round.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with old faithful.
All right.
Or
What
at least
do you got to do for Eldritch Blast?
what cast at what level?
That is not a cantrip, correct?
It's
It is a cantrip.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome.
So this doesn't say a spell slot level. It just says.
It'd be 2d10 is the damage because it's a cantrip. They don't have spell slot levels.
Okay, so this is just at 5th level. I can cast 2 beams. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
both beams going towards the ogre.
Okay. Go ahead and do you have to roll a ranged attack for that?
I have to roll 2 attack. I have to roll.
Make a ranged attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. Okay.
Yeah. So this is 2 beams, so I have to roll 2 separate attack rolls.
Yes. All right. AC is 11.
So that's the first one.
That's a
did
miss. That goes flying right by him, and he watches it kind of go.
Roll 20's dice do not like me whatsoever.
They like Gareth, though.
Only on certain days. Other days, they absolutely hate me.
Okay, that's a hit.
That is a hit. All right, let's get that damage going. 1d10.
There we go.
That's 10 damage. Damn, that hurt him. So, yeah, he watched that one beam fly right by him, and he looks back at you with a grin on his face. And as that happens, that force blast hits him right square in the mouth. Okay. Anything else you can do, Ace?
They're not close enough for me to do any kind of bonus action. All I'm going to do is step back into the shadow near the tree, and I can basically make myself invisible as long as I don't move. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to step near the tree, kind of give me a little bit of environmental guarding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just point a note, guys. The Minotaur will take their action after the ogre. Sean, you're up.
So I am going to use my action to kind of move into like melee range with the ogre.
Okay.
And
So you're rushing.
yeah.
Got it.
And Joe goes after me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to mark him with my savant ability. That basically that means that I can use like intelligence to attack him, and then I'm going to use my main action to do where is that called? I use my main action to do where is that fucking at? My attack order thing. So I'm going to use my action to basically the next time the target of this order, and I'll make Joe be it, takes the attack action before the start of your next turn. They can make one additional weapon attack as part of the attack action.
So on Joe's next turn.
Yeah. So
Okay,
Joe's next turn. I guess correct me if I'm wrong. A 5th level barbarian attacks twice, right?
I believe so. Right, Joe? Is that correct?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Okay. So you would attack 3 times.
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
fantastic.
Yeah, and then I'll just move into position. And I'm like, I'll basically be like calling out orders, like strike
Yeah.
here and stuff like that. And I'll just kind of be like, shield bashing, trying to keep the ogre's attention.
Got it. Okay. So you're not doing any physical attacks at this point?
No.
Got it. Okay, Joe, you're up. What do you got?
So
Give me a
I
perception roll real quick, Joe.
okay. Let's get
At 13.
10.
No, they're too far away for you to notice. Go ahead. What are you going to do?
So I am going to use unarmored defense, which basically my armor class is a 10 plus my dexterity and plus my constitution modifiers.
Yeah.
So that would make it
Impossible
15.
to hit. Oh, okay.
Make it 15.
Okay.
So not impossible, but more difficult.
Yeah.
And so can I see any of them?
Yeah, with the stick that Lawrence threw out, it has illuminated enough to where you can see silhouettes and glints of eyes and things like that. You know their positions.
Okay. All right. Then I will pick the closest one to me and basically charge at him.
Let's see here. 1 is the ogre, 2, 3, and 4 are gnolls. Okay.
Okay.
Adjust my spell.
So it's a gnoll. That's the closest to you, Joe.
All right. I'll take him then.
All right. All right. So you're rushing toward him.
Yes.
Is there any other actions that can be done?
No.
Okay. Ian, you're up. Literally.
Yeah.
Wait, Joe, why didn't you make an attack?
Am I in range to make an attack, Tim?
They're 100 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there any? Where's Koch? Is he still next to me?
Mason,
You know what's happening?
is that where Koch would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he is still next to you.
Well, then
And
I'll.
if you would
in
allow
my-
me to be, he would be an elk.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do on your turn. Is it instantaneous?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Then yeah, he's in the process of transforming right now.
Would be weird for me to climb on top of him while he's in the middle of transforming, right?
Right, yeah.
Now,
Damn
just grab onto what you think is going to be an antler and hold on. Maybe it'll happen. If you're dangling low, you grab the wrong thing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That-
man.
That's a soft grip right there. Maybe I need to grab a little higher.
I can't reach any higher.
Those
there's
are
two things dangling down that look like kind of like bags. You can just grab a hold of one
Oh
on each
my
and just
God.
hang and swing,
What are you doing, Ian?
Is there a rock or a fallen log or anything around the fire?
Yeah,
that
there's a
people were
piece of
sitting
wood
on?
that you can grab.
Well, no, I'm gonna crouch down behind it and
Oh, yeah.
as part of like cover.
Yeah, there's a small rock that you can use until Mason has fully transformed.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and ready my actions to. I'm casting symbiotic entity.
Okay, what does that do?
At second level, I gain the ability to channel my magic into my spores, which is the halo of spores, which is always active on
Right.
me. And as an action, I can expend my use of one of my wild shapes to activate it, and then rather than transforming into a beast form, I gain 4 temporary hit points for each level I have in this class.
Wow. Okay.
So, and then I get other benefits, which will become relevant
As we go.
as we go.
Got it. All right. So is that all you can do at the moment?
At the moment, yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. It is the Gnolls' turn then. And they are getting longbows out and starting to shoot. Let's see here. One of them is shooting at you, Sean. So what is your armor class?
17.
Of course it is. Ranged attack +3 to hit. Let's see here. So this is the first. Yeah, no. That arrow goes a-flying. The other two are focused on you as well.
Damn.
That one also misses. Oh my God, these guys are horrible. Let's go
Technically,
ahead.
they're firing into a campfire, so they should be partially blinded, or at least all they're shooting at is silhouettes. So
They're shooting at shit, is what they're doing. They ain't hitting nothing.
Damn.
Super low rolls. However, Gareth, there are 2 gnolls on you, and they've got spears. So those are coming your way. What's your armor
All right.
class, sir?
I am under cover. Would you consider that half or 2/3?
Sean, what is that? Half?
Well, if they're in melee range, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
They
then
were 120 feet away, so they need to run.
these are spears, dude. You're
Yeah, no.
within range.
I'm within range, but I still should have cover.
Well,
But-
but yeah, no, cover's only for ranged attacks. If he's running up to you, like to attack you with like melee hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Javelins. I'm behind the
Well, is
wagon.
he? So is he throwing it or is
He's
he, or
throwing it. It's a
Oh,
range.
okay. Well, then
Okay.
yeah, then I mean it depends on how like big the wagon is. If it's super big, then it's 2/3 cover, so he gets +5 to his armor class. If it's just half cover, he gets +2 to his armor class.
It's big enough for 2/3, I would say.
So +5 to your armor class. So what is that like
Okay.
25?
God almighty.
Um,
All right.
Okay, so you said +5.
Yeah.
No, it's not 25. It's only 22.
22. I still have a chance.
You still have a chance. Go
I
for it.
still have a chance.
Go ahead. Hit me.
If I
Make
get a
me mad.
20, did it not go through?
Nothing popped up.
No.
No,
Oh,
fuck
Okay,
no.
there you go.
That spear goes wild. The other one will throw his. Come on, give me a natural 20. No, God, no. Oh my Lord. Oh,
One hits the
4,
wagon. One just
2,
skitters
2,
along the ground.
7, 2.
these are horrible. Mason, your turn, sir.
Excellent. I'm gonna charge.
Okay. Can you attack during this charge?
Yeah, it's an attack.
Okay.
Lower the horns and ram. Yeah.
Now, Ian, I will give you the option to grab onto Mason as he bolts, but that will be the only thing you can do at this point.
Until my turn again?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then
That's what I was waiting for, basically.
Yep. Then that happens. All right, Mason. What do you got? What are you gonna do?
So
Wow.
basically, I'm action to dash, but I also have a feat called Charger,
Yep.
which allows me to make an attack.
Okay. Let's do it. What are
and
you
if the-
going after? The ogre or the gnolls?
We'll go for the ogre.
Okay.
The ogre, yeah.
Yeah, all right. They have an AC of 11.
Make an
That
11.
That's a 5.
Yeah, but the giant elk gets a +6 to hit.
Fair enough. So that is a hit right there. So let's go ahead and roll damage. How you hitting him? Like, are you going to
A
gore him
lot.
with your horns?
It's a ram attack.
Got it. Okay,
So-
so let's get that damage.
Oh yeah,
Alright, so
basically
this is gonna
it would
be a
the
lot.
horns.
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, so initially a ram attack does 2d6 plus 4.
God.
All right. And then
So
charge.
that's-
If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight towards the target and hits with a ram attack on the same turn, the
Yeah.
target takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Just tell
the
me
target-
the total when you're done.
Hang on. So we're up to 14.
Yeah.
Roll that other 2d6. That's 24.
Holy shit.
What else does he
It
get?
also needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. No.
So it is now prone.
24 points, and he's knocked prone. All right.
Any more
And since
damage?
since I used the charger feat, he gets +5 to his damage.
29.
So 29 points of damage total.
And
Yeah.
knocked prone.
And knocked prone.
Oh, okay. So you come a running. Ian, you are holding on to the antlers for dear fucking life. And Mason, your head goes down, the horns connect, and you hear the ogre go, ooh, like that as you hear ribs break. And you knock him off of his feet. He goes flying back at least a good 5 to 10 feet. Just bam, you hit him that fucking hard. And you see him drop like this, and you hear the loud thud, and dust and leaves and debris just kind of puff up from under him. Wow. Okay. Now, is there anything else you can do, or is that it?
No, that's it.
Okay, now it's the ogre's turn. Gareth will do the ogre attacking you first. He's rushing in.
He's rushing in. Can he cover 120 feet?
No, but he is running. So
Bring it on.
that's his action. The other ogre is attempting to pick himself up off of the ground. Mason, are you within grabbing distance or hitting distance at this time?
If he got knocked away, what, 10 feet from Mason?
Let me see if the club can reach.
You said he hit the ground and rolled for 5 to 10 feet. So
Yeah, no, you're out of reach.
Well, I mean, being knocked prone only means that you just move half your movement. So you literally so if he's like has a movement of 30, he just now has a movement of 15, so he can move back in range.
So he could reach you. Okay, well, that's what he's going to do then. He's going to just swing his club to try and hit you. What's your armor class?
As a giant elk, it is 14.
Cool. Okay, with the great club, the ogre gets a +6 to hit. Come on. Yeah, I'd say that's a hit.
that's a yeah.
Okay, and damage. Let's see here. 2d8 + 4. Yeah, so he hit you pretty good. 15.
Okay.
Yep, he cracked you like right in one of the front haunches. Okay, that's it for the Minotaur. Now it's the ogre, that's it for the ogres. Now it's the Minotaur. So you've got several of them. We'll just do the father first. He is rushing in, like he started running right behind you, Mason, to get there, and he's going to try and hit that ogre on the ground with his great axe. Let's see here, AC 11. Yeah, that's a hit too.
I was about to say, shouldn't he have advantage considering he's next to an ally?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter either way. So,
well, you can try for a nat 20.
Nah. Let's see here. So, how much does it give for advantage?
He rolls twice and takes.
No, yeah, rolls twice. Yeah.
Oh, twice. Yeah, so I'll take the 15. Thanks,
Yeah.
Garrett.
See, look, you got rid of that bad roll. You're welcome. You're welcome. That bad roll's gone now.
There you go. So, great axe. How much does a great axe do? What is that?
A Minotaur Great Axe? I
Yeah.
can tell you. Hang on. Let me switch characters here. Because Crom carries one of those.
Oh, fancy.
All right, Minotaur Great Axe does 1d12.
1d12. Okay, and we're going to go
1d12.
ahead and add strength to that. So, plus 4. 12, 16 points of damage.
That'll hurt.
Yeah, he hits him and hits him hard. You hear him just bellow. And then you've got the other 3 that are going to attack too, and they're going after the gnolls. So gnoll AC is 15. Let's see here. That's a 20. Natural. Oh, natural. Same thing. Great axe, 1d12. And it's double damage, correct?
Yeah.
7 plus 4 is 11. That's 22. One fail swoop of that great axe takes one of those gnoll down to the ground. It's not dead, but it's hurt pretty fucking bad. The next Minotaur is going after another gnoll. That is also a natural 20. So they are pissed. 5 plus 4, that's 9. So not as big of a hit, but definitely noticeable. You can hear these gnolls screaming and whining in pain. And the third and final brother, 3, he misses. Pretty bad.
He's like, what?
Yeah. All right, Gareth, back up to you. What do you got?
All right. How close is that ogre now?
Within striking distance.
Wow, he covered a lot of ground quick.
Yeah, he's very nimble.
All right. In which case, I am going to... Where is it? There it is. We're firing this up.
What is this?
Searing Smite.
Oh, hey, you've done this before.
Yes. I wrapped my hammer
you've got
in flame.
advantage too, remember?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping my hammer in flames.
Got it.
And then I'm going to cold cock him with it.
Do it. Let's see. AC of 11, sir. Are there any pluses added to that?
Hang on. There we go.
Okay, that's better. Are you hitting him in the face? Is that what
Yes,
you're doing?
I am aiming for his face.
Roll that damage.
All right, so he gets that plus the fire damage. And he
Do you have
takes
any
an
strength
additional...
bonus to add to your bashing?
That is with the strength. Wait a minute. Did that do that right? Hang
Well,
on.
whatever your strength bonus is, just add it to that 5.
It's an attack strength plus...
Yeah, it's added.
Yeah, it is. It's added.
Okay.
Sorry. I was making sure I did that right. All right, and so the fire damage, he is...
1d6.
Takes 4 more and is now on fire.
So 9 damage total.
Yeah, I'm taking that and I'm just smashing it straight into his face, and he's going to light up now. Instead of being a firefly, he's now the Human Torch.
Oh yeah, you like as he's coming up, you come around, just pow right in the mouth. His head goes back, his hair and his beard catch on fire. The clothes right up here at front burst into flames. Yeah. Is there anything else you can do? Or is that all?
For the moment, I'm going to hold my secondary little thing, but I am going to look out to the gnolls, and I'm going to holler, come to die.
They start doing their hyena type laughter and make the charge.
I'm going to turn to the Minotaur next, and I'm going to say, be ready. Here they come.
He's getting up on his feet at this point. All right, Ace, your turn.
Alright, so still got the ogre coming towards me and all 3 gnolls.
Well, that ogre is currently down on the ground, and you've got
Oh, so that one is the one that got charged. Okay.
you've got the father of the Minotaur standing over him, holding his great axe. But there still are 3 gnolls out that way. One is hurt pretty bad, the other not so much, and the other not at all. So what are you gonna do?
Good question. You can't throw anything too wild out there.
You can charge, get in there.
Yeah. Yeah. How far away are they?
Probably at your distance, around about 60 to 80 feet away.
Okay. I can move up to 30 feet, so I'll move the full distance as close to him as I can get.
Now, Sean, he can dash, right?
Yeah. So he can move 60 feet and around.
Yeah, and still get his
Yeah.
action.
No, dash is an action.
Oh, got it.
Oh, yeah. No. So yeah, I'll move the full 30 feet. And let's go, I guess, crossbow to the downed ogre.
Okay. AC 11.
Now, what's the rule about shooting a prone?
Prone only
It
works
don't matter,
on
no way.
prone only works on melee.
Yeah,
on melee? Oh, you're using crossbow. Never mind.
it hits in the tree. Any other actions?
But wait, how would you even be able to shoot in the first place? You have to use your action to dash.
He didn't. He only moved the 30 feet.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so
Anything else?
I don't have anybody close enough to me to do any kind of bonus action. So no, I guess that's it. Unless is there anything environmental that I could duck behind?
There's trees and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'll just tuck myself behind a tree.
Got it. So as you're running, you shoot, you miss, and then take shelter behind a tree.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, Sean, your turn.
Am I up on top of the ogre now?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, I'll just fuck it. I'll use my action to attack.
Okay.
And then because he's my mark, I can use my int to hit him. 24 hit.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
Yeah.
It's one-handed, so it should be this. Oh wait, sorry, that was advantage on that. I'll just take the first one.
The 10.
Yeah, so 10, and then I can also do. One sec, hold on. So I can do when I hit my mark with an attack for 1 minute. I learn one of the following characteristics of your choice: highest ability score, lowest ability score, armor class, speed, maximum hit points, or creature type. What's its maximum hit points?
For the ogre?
Yeah.
91.
Okay, cool. Can I also just see if I could learn if are these guys related to Non, or is this a neutral third-party faction? I guess not.
Can you throw? Do you have to do investigation or anything, or is this part
This is just kind of me being like, hey, I'm up close and personal. I know what their cloaks look like.
They're wearing Non's garbs.
Okay, cool.
All of them are.
Since I hit them with that attack, I am going to also use my where is it at? Wondrous Intellect. So when you make an ability check or saving throw, more when a creature that you can see here hits your mark with an attack. So I hit my mark with an attack. I can use my reaction to grant a bonus to the damage roll equal to my intellect die, which is a D8.
Okay.
So I will roll a D8 and add that on to the damage for.
So another 2.
So But I run up to this thing and I just like slash at its belly. I'm just bashing my shield with my sword.
Yeah, you caused some pretty hefty damage. He is writhing in pain, but fast getting back on his feet. He is nowhere near out of the fight yet.
Cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay, now Joe, it's your turn, but Sean, with what you did the last round, Joe gets advantage, correct?
I actually don't know if it holds over anymore since I took my action.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay. So Joe, you're on your own, man. What do you got?
Copy that. Am I up close and personal with them?
Yeah, you're in range. You're going after
Oh,
the
cool.
gnolls,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Yeah, they're
So-
wearing non-garb.
Oh yeah, I'm extremely pissed. I'm just going to one that's closest to me. I'm just going to, yell for the glory of Fenris and come bring my sword down on him.
Okay. AC 15.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, it's been so long, I don't know what to roll here. Am I hitting strength?
20-sided,
Or...
you should roll click your attack roll.
Yeah, you roll 20-sided.
That was an accident.
All right, hold on. Let me get where I'm going. Okay. So just roll a d20.
Yeah. 7.
go.
Yeah, no. Do you have attack bonus?
It's
Yeah,
only
mhm.
attack bonus of +2.
Yeah, so no, that's a miss.
Attack
Yep.
with +2. Are you not proficient in your weapons? What's your
It
strength
just
bonus?
says its strength is +2.
Mm-hmm.
So you should still have proficiency bonus because you're a barbarian. So it should be at least +5.
Even with a +5, it'd still be a
Mhm.
miss because the AC is 15.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that strength is a 5 right there.
Yeah. All right. So, Joe, is there
Well,
any
no,
other
that's
actions
saving
you can
throw.
do?
I do get an extra attack, so since I missed that one, I
All right.
will try again.
So now we know you got +5.
Yep. So let's do this again.
Damn.
No.
What? What?
I know
This-
they call it wash, rinse, repeat, but damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dang. I
Anything
rolled the
else?
same number.
Anything else,
No.
Joe? All right.
Let's stand there
Ian,
and look.
Ian, you're on the back of a massive elk that just gored the shit out of this ogre. What are you going to do?
How many people are attacking this ogre? Jeez.
3?
All right, so I'm going to turn my attention to one of the gnolls.
Okay. There are 3. 2 are hurt. 1 is not.
The one that is not.
Okay.
How
do
far
you-
away is he?
Depends on what you're going to do. Are you going to do like a melee attack or some kind of ranged attack?
I'm going to do a ranged attack.
He's within range.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
Sam, I
So-
kind of need you to figure out if, like, exactly where they are.
You need exact range.
Yeah.
So for this knoll, we will say 15 feet.
Okay.
15 feet away.
All right.
Thank you, Mason, for making me get the exact numbers.
Well, it is important in
I need to
spellcasting and
know.
AoE.
I guess. I'm learning 5e with the rest of you guys. Come on now.
All right, so I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm creating a shard of ice in my hand, and I'm flinging it at that knoll.
Got it.
So I'll
AC
go ahead.
15.
Damn,
I mean- Intently watching for the number.
it's 8 plus 6.
No.
14.
Yeah. Just shy.
Damn.
Just
Well,
shy.
let me ask you this: where does it land?
On the ground
Awesome. Within 5 feet?
of the knoll?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that knoll must make a dexterity saving throw.
Way to trick, sir. Way to trick.
This is the ice knife, buddy.
Okay, so what's the DC on that saving throw?
That is a 14.
And it's a dex save?
Yes.
Let's see here. He gets +1 on his dexterity. Yeah, I'd say passes.
God damn it. Fuck you, Tim.
Don't fuck me. Fuck the dice.
Fuck you, dice.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have made you roll that other one and get rid of that one.
Yeah,
Dice.
thanks a lot. Way to
Dice
go,
is-
Gareth.
Fucking me.
All right, so is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, it's on the Norse. Gareth, we're going to go with the 2 on you first. They are within
I'll be right
range.
back. I'm use the bathroom.
Okay. They are within melee range now, so AC, sir.
AC is a. I'm assuming, yeah, they're in melee, so 17.
17.
17.
Okay, they get +4 to hit. They are using the javelin as a spear to attack. Okay, you said 17, right?
17.
Whoever's taking a leak, we
Somebody
can hear
forgot
you.
to-
I was about to fucking say.
God damn.
Are we listening to Sean take a piss right now?
This is some really
Right
good
on.
ASMR, guys.
This is amazing. I can't wait for this to go on YouTube. That's a miss. He just kind of does the jab and misses completely. Let me see here. Do they get an additional action?
Did anybody else hear him wash his hand? I didn't hear it.
I
I
didn't
did.
hear it either. I didn't hear it.
No,
We heard you take a fire.
there was no washing of hands there.
Oh my god. I heard a toilet flush. That was about it.
I mean, it's right next to it.
Anyways, that first
so
roll
use it.
misses. Gareth, we're going after the next one.
Okay.
Oh, what? Tell me what number that is.
That's a nat 20.
That would be a natural 20. That's amazing. And that's double damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
+4. So that's 1d8 +2. Oh, okay. Here we go.
He's so excited. One.
I am 3. So 5, 10 damage total.
All right. The first one that just whiffs by him,
Yeah.
he'll just grin real big. The second one, as he stabs it into Baruch will look down at that wound and look back at that knoll and say, "Your death will be painful."
The Knoll is pretty happy with himself right now. Come on. He's like, yeah, I got you. Mason. Oh no, we've
Yeah.
got 3 more Knolls. Never mind. Hang on. So first Knoll with the longbow shooting at you, Ian. Armor class.
At 12.
No.
Get wrecked.
So
that is a nat 1, sir.
yeah, I am aware. Let's see here. How much damage is that going to be? We'll just do this. So the knoll is dumb, right? And the arrow was put in backwards. And he pulled that bow back really hard and shot himself for 4 points damage.
It's
You
amazing.
hear him just howl. Okay, that's the first one. The next two. The other one sees what his friend did and is laughing his ass off as he is shooting the bow at Lawrence. What's your armor class?
17.
God almighty. What do I got? +4 to hit? Yeah, +4. No, +3. There we go. 17. Shit. 12. Nope, that one misses. But you hear the arrow whiz right on by you. Rohan, you hear it, and the father of the Minotaurs hears it too. And that third knoll is going to shoot at you as well. And that also goes wide. Okay, Mason, you're up.
All right, so kind of paint me a picture of like what's going on.
Okay, so where you're at,
Mhm.
the one knoll farthest away shot himself in the arm with the bow, and he's currently screaming. The 2 other knolls have launched arrows at Lawrence specifically and missed. One got close, the other was a wide shot, but that one knoll that got close is laughing at his friend. The ogre that you gored is currently picking himself up and getting back on his feet. He will be on his feet when it's the ogre's turn, which is next. And above him is the father Minotaur, Lawrence, and Rohan is nearby.
How far away would the other ogre be?
Oh, and Voldasaris is fast approaching. The other ogre is on the other side of the campfire,
So
where
how
the
far?
wagon is. Geez, probably 200 feet away.
Okay.
Well,
So
right now, there's a secondary fire out there, which is the ogre.
Yeah, that's true.
hey, Sean,
Yeah,
weird question.
sure. Shoot.
If I took my action to dash, could I just move away?
Yeah, you could, but the ogre would get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to charge and you want to make a loop, yeah.
Mm.
But if you took your action to dash, you wouldn't get an attack. is the thing.
I do a charger.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it a bonus action to charge with?
Correct.
So are you
Yeah.
charging back at the ogre again?
Yeah, I
Loop
think
back
that's what I'm
around,
gonna
hit him
do.
again.
Okay. All right. If you do the amount of damage you did last time, there is a chance you could take him down.
Well, I got
Well,
something
he
for that.
gets an
I forgot it
he gets
last
an
time.
opportunity attack.
The ogre does?
Yes.
All right. So do you want me to get that out of the way first?
Well, question.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Ian.
When he first attacked that ogre bounced back, like you said, like 10, 15 feet because he hit him so hard.
5 to 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is that still within range to do an opportunity attack?
Well, he moved back into space. Is
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Sean
did he
is.
now?
Because
Is that-
because he's already attacked me.
Yep. So Sean, is that opportunity or no?
That's opportunity. Yeah,
Okay.
I understand. Yeah.
So let him get his attack in first. His action, and then Mason, you'll go. Then Ian, you'll go. Okay. Fair.
Yep.
All right. Armor class again, Mason.
I think it's 14.
14, and the ogre gets a +6 to hit. All right, let's get a natural 20. No, but he does hit you. He just swings wild with that club. Club does 2d8 + 4. So 9 damage.
Cool.
Hit you again. Obviously, it's not doing much to you. Otherwise, you'd say different things. So,
Yep.
all right,
So
now
what
it's you.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move at least 20 feet away,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my bonus action with Charger to charge him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a ram attack.
All right. Head down.
hmm
Yep. All right. Go for it.
And since the guy is there, I'll roll it twice. I'll take the 19.
Yeah, that's a big fat hit.
All right, I need a DC 14 saving throw.
God, to see if you knock him on his ass again.
Correct.
No.
Yeah, he stays up.
Yep.
All right,
He
now
took
roll
the
the damage.
brunt of it this time.
Was it 4d6 + 4?
It's
Plus 5?
2d6 there.
Yeah.
And then another 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
You hit 13,
Plus 5.
18.
Oh, he is not dead.
Okay, well, hold on.
Well, yeah. So let me set the stage. So you come in with that charge. It is heavy and hard, but he's prepared. Like he just drops the axe and grabs you by the horns, and you hit him hard, causing the damage. His feet dig into the dirt, and you push him back about a foot or two, but he does not fall. Ian, your opportunity attack.
Well, do I get an opportunity and a reaction? Because my Halo of Spores activates on a reaction.
Sean?
What is
Does it react whenever an enemy comes within 5 feet of you?
10 feet.
then that would react on Mason's incoming charge.
Halo spores. Let me read it.
There you go.
Halo spores.
You are surrounded by moving cracks towards their hearts. When a creature you can see moves into a space, so no, because the ogre didn't move.
Or start
well,
its
I mean,
turn in there.
Yeah.
You can
mean,
use your reaction to deal 1d4.
Yeah.
Because technically,
I'll let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let it go. So unless he succeeds on a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC, what would that be?
14.
14. Ogre has a con of 16, so he gets a +3.
Jesus.
No, he fails.
Okay.
So do the spores. Do you have the possibility of no, the spores do 1d4, correct?
But my symbolic entity is active.
Okay.
Which one of the features is that I have active is when you deal your Halo Spores damage, I get to roll the damage die a second time and add it to it.
Ooh, you have the possibility of dealing the finishing blow here, sir.
We're going to go for a face melter, please.
Are you going to melt his face?
4? Probably not.
Okay, so second one. You rolled both together?
Yeah, 2 and 2 there.
So 4 total?
Yeah.
He is not dead. He is still alive, though barely.
And I'm going to use the remainder of my movement to move, I guess, out of his range.
He's got a hold on you, though, so let's get a strength check going.
How does he have a hold of me?
I told you, he grabbed you by the horns.
Now,
Okay.
I don't get that opportunity attack because it's not my turn, right?
I mean,
Technically, this Halo Sports thing is just a reaction.
Well, your opportunity attack is a reaction. It happens.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, Mason. He doesn't have his club in his hand, but he's got a hold of your horns.
Well, it'll be my turn before his turn next, so.
Okay, so now it's the ogre's turn, correct? Yes. All right, Gareth, the ogre that you're fighting. Let's go ahead and do that right now. He is on fire, so does he take fire damage at this point?
He will take fire damage. Hang on, let me double check, make sure if it's on my turn or his turn. Let me double check. Deals an extra 76 fire. The target ignites into flames. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, he must make a Constitution saving throw or take an additional 1d6.
What's your DC on Constitution?
14.
Yeah, he failed that. So D6.
He takes a D6. Yeah. So Here you go. Burn, baby.
Yeah, we'll take yours. 5 damage. Okay. All right. So now he can attack, correct?
Unless he chooses to try to extinguish himself.
No, he's going to swing. He's swinging that great club right at your face. What's your armor class? 17? Fuck me. No, he fucking missed.
Well, when your head's on fire, it kind of screws you with your aim.
Okay. I think that's it for him. Now, the one that's got a hold of you, Mason, he's going to try and pull to try and break your antlers. Okay? What's your armor class?
14.
14. 10 plus... Now with is it +6?
But he's not swinging with that weapon.
So we'll lower it to a 4.
Well,
14.
Whatever his strength would be.
Strength.
Is it athletics, technically?
Strength +4. So yeah, we're good. All right, so let's do some damage here. What would damage for that be?
I don't know. I mean, like if you're trying.
Like he's pulling. That's what he's trying to do.
I don't know. Maybe you could just knock it prone and then deal a D8 plus strength.
D8 plus strength. We'll do that.
Or you do a brawlers, which is a D4 plus strength.
Okay, Mason. This is what he does. He's got a hold of you by the horns, and he's pulling, trying to take that, trying to break, which it doesn't do. So he just kind of gives you a big elbow in between the horns, right on the top of your head. So 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. Now it is the Minotaur's turn. The father of the Minotaur is going to attack that ogre first. We'll go ahead and roll there. 8. What is their AC? 11 plus. What did we say was the plus on the Great Axe, Gareth?
It's a 1d12.
No, it was like a plus 4 to hit, right?
Oh, the hit.
It's
Yeah.
just strength plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, it's strength
Yeah,
plus
okay,
proficiency.
so
the
yeah.
damage is just a 1d12.
That's a hit. You hear him scream as he brings the axe down and finishes off the ogre quick enough. Mason, the grip on your horns loosens as quickly as it was there, and the ogre's lifeless body drops right in front of you. He is out. The other 3 are going after the gnolls. Let's see here. That one is yeah.
He's being
So
vicious.
yeah. God almighty. 10 plus 4. What, that's 14. That's 28. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So that knoll is cut in half. Next one is a miss. Another swing and a miss. And then the third and final. We'll take that too. And that other one is decimated. So two gnolls got dropped. There's one gnoll left on your guys' end, Sean. All the people over there by you, Gareth. You still have the 2 gnolls that haven't even been hit, and your ogre is still alive.
Yeah, we can fix that.
Gareth, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
Yep.
All right. What about the guy next to me? Does he get an attack on whoever?
Oh yeah. Okay. I
Everybody's
forgot
in
all
range
about
now.
that. Yep. Okay. So we'll go ahead. He's going to start swinging. Swing and a miss.
All right.
He went after one of the gnolls. So now
You
it's
went
your
after
turn.
one of the gnolls?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going after the ogre still.
Okay, go for it.
And no.
That's yeah, no on both of those.
Yeah.
Any other actions?
Let me check something real quick here. I've really got to label this better.
Anything.
Anything.
Do you have any bonus action? Okay.
I have a few bonus actions I can swing, but not at this time.
Okay. Ace, it's your turn. There's one gnoll left in this area.
One gnoll left. The ogre's done.
Yeah, the ogre's out.
Is the gnoll damaged at all?
Yes.
All right. How far away?
Well within ranged attack, and if you move half the distance, you can close it to do melee.
Okay, so he's in within 60 feet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right. We're gonna give this a shot.
Is that literal or figurative?
Yes and no.
Okay. Toll the dead. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, which it is, it instead takes 1d12 damage.
At a
But
fifth
we were
level,
at fifth level,
it's
it's 2d12.
Son of a bitch. Wisdom saving throw with a gnoll. Their wisdom is 10, so he gets no pluses. What's your DC on that? 15. I see it right there.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah, no, that's a big fail.
So
So
2d12.
you guys hear that bell? Boom. Yeah, exactly. Shit.
18 necrotic damage.
So give me a second. Let me do math. That hurt the shit out of him. He is down on his knees, holding his hands over his ears.
Okay.
Anything else?
Am I within 30 feet?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then if I'm within 30 feet, I can move and do a bonus action of a weapon attack, correct?
I believe so. Sean, is that correct?
Repeat that.
If he's
I'm
within,
within 30 feet, so I can move to him and do a bonus action of a weapon attack.
No. You.
well,
you need
no,
to-
you're within about 15 feet. So if you move half of your movement, you could reach him. Could he still do an attack then?
No, you couldn't, because like you can only do an attack with an action. An attack is a full action unless you otherwise have an ability that says you can make
Got
that
it.
attack as a bonus
Okay.
Yeah.
action.
Toll of the Dead takes a full action.
Got it.
Yeah.
If he has an ability that's listed as like a bonus action or
Mhm.
like reaction or something like that, then maybe.
Okay.
The bonus action, my bonus action is action in combat with two weapon fighting. So no.
Yeah. So you would have to get closer to him. You want to start that? You want to start making your way towards him, or
No.
okay?
No, I'm gonna stay back.
All right, Sean, it's up to you. The only thing left over there is that knoll.
Could I just drop? What's the Noel's armor class? 15, right?
15. Yeah.
Butterfly kissing.
Could I reach it in time if I move there?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to mark it, and then I will run up to it and try to hit it with my fucking long sword.
Right on.
I'll roll.
Fuck. So close. So
Yeah.
close, but that's a no, sir. Is there
No.
anything else?
Nope, I think I'm good. I think that's it.
All right, Joe, what about you?
Alrighty. Well then, I
Jared
am
cast
again
a spell
going
on my
to.
phone.
Yeah, I clicked on your thing there. I was
I'm
scrolling
again
over it.
going to take my sword and try and land it in his skull.
In that knoll?
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
missed the last two times. I do not want to miss this time.
How many actions do you get? How many attacks?
I get two. I get 2 attacks.
2? Okay, go for it.
Yep.
Armor class 15.
13 plus
Plus 5.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So that's a hit. You're trying to put it in his skull, you said?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can.
All right. So I roll strength then.
No,
Or
you
no,
just roll your
1d8.
damage. Yeah.
1d8, yep.
Plus 5 for damage. 4, so that's 9. Almost, Joe. He's not dead yet. The second attack could kill him.
Yeah. So I'm
Wait,
gonna do him.
Actually, hold on. I am going to use my reaction to do Wondrous Intellect. You get to add a d8 to your damage die.
Damn, Joe. So go ahead. Do that. This
Okay.
could kill him.
Okay. So I'm rolling 2d8 then.
Well, just
No,
one
just-
d8.
just
Just
one more.
roll one
Oh,
more.
just 1d8. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.
So Joe, with the command from Lawrence as you're striking down, it gives you that extra bit of vigor and endurance and strength and everything else that motivates you to kill these guys. And that sword goes straight through him out the bottom of his jaw. He is dead.
Oh, nice. I will howl in victory.
Ian, it is up to you. Gareth's Baruch is knee deep in ogres and gnolls.
But we're not anywhere near him.
Not at all.
What'd you say? I was 200. The other ogre was 200 feet away. So
Yeah, your battle scene is 200 feet from where they are.
Do we even know that's going on? Like, can we hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it now after everything's settled down in your area.
and if you look over it, there's a small fire that's moving.
Yes, there is.
Sorry, I just like that.
So Ian and Mason, you guys can work in tandem at this point.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what I can
Okay.
change into that will get me there.
A cheetah, pterodactyl,
One second.
a
I mean,
griffin.
if we're into dinosaurs, hold on a second.
No.
Can we say Velociraptor?
Velociraptor. Yep.
I was thinking T-Rex, but I mean, if we're gonna go big, might as
I
well,
can't do a
right?
T-Rex yet, but I could do a Velociraptor if you would allow me to.
Let's do the above and below, sir. If you get it, you can. If you don't, I get to choose your dinosaur.
Above.
Oh God, drop him into an ankylosaurus. Make him the slowest one.
I
Oh,
get to
that's
choose
true.
your dinosaur. So, Velociraptor, please. I want to see this happen.
Okay, cool. Let me put that up.
What other DM would do that for you guys? Fuck you. You're gonna be a fucking cockatrice or whatever it is. No, fuck that. Let him turn into the Velociraptor. I want to see him tear shit out of somebody.
You realize what a cockatrice would do?
It's tiny and little, and Ian would fall off. I don't want that to happen.
It's tiny and little and can turn shit to stone.
Right, but there we go. Hey, you're a Velociraptor. It's happening. This is happening, folks. This is happening.
All right.
All right, so
You two can
Ian, this
take
is
your
gonna feel
turn
weird.
together.
this is gonna feel weird, but you are now riding a Velociraptor.
Your
look-
pig is squealing in terror, Ian.
I'm gonna scream in terror for a second.
As the
And,
raptor looks back and says, "Hold on." Boom.
And you're gonna
So-
run?
Is there anyone near us currently?
Yeah, Sean. Lawrence, Rohan, Voldisaris is about 15 feet in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
The Minotaur are there.
Mason,
Well,
charge towards Uncle.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that.
Yep, we're doing that.
Okay, onward you go.
Well,
I'm
what's the
going-
movement speed of a Velociraptor?
I mean,
Per
how far
turn?
away are they?
Hold
200 feet.
Okay, well, I can cover half of that
In a turn?
in a turn.
Fuck yeah, onward you go.
I'm going to cast Elemental Weapon as I draw. For the first time, I'm going to draw a Scimitar.
Your scimitar?
Yep.
Okay,
So
All
I'm
right.
casting Elemental Weapon on it.
nice. Okay, so now the Knoll and the Ogre are going to get their attacks on you, Gareth. Well, first, the Ogre's going to attack. He's attacking you.
First, the ogre needs to make his saving throw to see if he still burns.
That is correct. So what's the saving throw again?
14? Yeah, 14.
Yeah, I think he passes that. with the-
Okay, so he smolders out.
Yeah, so the fire goes out and he looks to you and he goes, "That hurt. Now I'm going to hurt you." And he charges. So AC again is 17, correct?
AC again is 17, correct.
Fuck me. All right, +6 to hit. Yeah, I think that's a hit right there.
Wait. I am tired of being hit.
What? Come on.
Protective wings, +3. My AC is now 20.
Son of a bitch. So as he comes in, I hear you. As he comes in swinging that club, meat-headed and all, you get
And I'm just going
protective
to
wings.
grin real big as that wing pops out and goes right between me and him.
Ching! And he just has this look of bewilderment, like he can't understand what the hell's happening. However, the Knolls are coming at you, but your AC is 20, right?
Yeah, they don't know that.
I'm just going to roll for fun. Yeah. Oh, hey, wait a minute. What's that right there? What's that look like? Tell me what that is, Gareth. Go ahead. I'll let
That's
you
a
say it.
20. That's a 20.
Oh, that's a 20. So even though the metallic wings that are protecting you from the ogre and the dumb Knoll work, this one Knoll with his mighty spear gets the hit in, and it's 1d8 plus 2 damage. So get ready to be surprised.
I'm
Fuck,
surprised.
take 3.
No.
I mean, 6, that's right.
Oh, 6. Yeah, take 6. So it's a little stronger than he and you both thought. Kind of jabs you right in the ass. Pow.
Right
Grinning
underneath
again.
that wing.
Yep, right. Just right. Gotcha.
All right.
Even
Uh,
he's
I'm just gonna
surprised it worked.
look at him and say,
Right?
"You again?"
He's looking at you and he's like, I got you now. I got you right where I want you. Minotaur, the 3 that are there are starting to run after the Velociraptor and the Screaming Dwarf. And the one with you, Gareth, is going in for the attack. He's going after the ogre.
I want that
Right.
drawing.
We can make this happen.
I want the Velociraptor and dwarf drawing. I want that. I want that poster.
So
Roll it again.
Yeah, advantage
he's
because
next to
he's
me.
with you. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so
There we
that
go.
second one is definitely a hit. What do we say? 1d12 plus strength, right?
Yeah, 1d12 plus strength.
Plus 4. So 8 total. He gets a good hit in, but you can see him start to stagger a little bit because that chunk of spear that's still in his chest is still there.
What's giving them advantage? What's giving them advantage, Gareth?
What do you mean?
What's like because they're rolling again, taking the highs. What's giving them advantage?
Because I'm right next to him and we're versus the same target at this point.
Oh, you mean like flanking? Okay, I guess that means that
Yeah.
probably that Knowles and the ogre should be flanking too, then, though, right?
They're dumb and I forget. So no.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make me like a let's fuck this guy up. It's just more like a
That's the
why
same for
wouldn't they
me
use it?
and Mason.
I'm just in it for the story, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But the ogre's still standing pretty tall. He is now not on fire anymore and just got hit by the Minotaur. Gareth, back to you.
Suck it.
Big hit, guiding bolt.
And he's lit up.
The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your turn, same thing. All the glittery shit is in his face.
Yep.
So he takes 6 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Ace.
Yep. I am still a good ways away from him, correct?
Yep.
Or
Yeah, you can dash and move 60 feet a turn dashing, but that'll be it.
well, how close exactly are they? They're within 200 feet, right?
They are exactly 200 feet from you guys right now. Yeah, so they're in range of 200 feet.
Okay. No friendlies within 5 feet?
No, because the Velociraptor and the dwarf have taken off.
Okay.
If
Well, we're just
if you want to do a ranged attack, you're clear.
Yeah, we're going to do a ranged attack. We're going to hit him with Old Faithful again.
You going to do the ogre or the knoll?
We're going to do the ogre since he's standing tall.
Got it.
Yeah, he's lit up.
Eldritch Blast. Ogre has AC of 11.
All right, let's give her a shot.
You get 2 shots, right?
Yeah, I'm going to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and you get advantage on both of those.
Do I?
Oh, God.
That's a wait a minute.
No,
What
he's
happened
just
here?
rolling. He's just rolling 2d20. Taking the
Yeah.
highs.
Oh, roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
just rolled 2d20 right there, but you said I got advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's so first attack hits.
Yeah. Now roll your second attack.
All right.
Both hit.
All right, so that is what? That is
1d12 damage, right?
no, that's 2d10.
2d10. That's right. Okay.
2d10 per hit.
God almighty.
No, it's just 2d10 total because they're both separate.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 1d10 for each of them.
So 14 total,
wait, doesn't his
right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
The damage doesn't level
yeah,
up. It's just
okay,
level
okay.
how many beams you shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beams is what leveled up. Yeah, I read that backwards.
You're good.
All right. Gareth, as you're standing there in mortal combat with this ogre, He's got the glittery shit in his face, and then right in the chest and right in the face, Eldritch Blast, 2 beams, nail him dead on. Your party is coming to the rescue. Joe, what about you? Or no, Sean, it's your turn.
I have a movement speed of 30 feet. I guess I can really just dash, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna take me like a bit of time to reach it.
Yeah. I think by the time Mason and Ian get over there, the battle will be over soon.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to be like just howling at the top of my lungs, like take a survivor, leave one to question. Trying to get like anyone's attention and be like, hey, don't fucking kill all these people.
Hey,
Ian,
Sean, I hate to tell you
Wait.
this.
That ain't gonna happen.
Velociraptors don't understand common.
You
But-
do.
but Ian does.
I
Screaming
can't.
Dwarf does not.
You can. Well, technically you can. Yeah, you still understand languages when you're wild shaped.
You do not.
You do. You can't speak, but you understand. You comprehend languages. I'm pretty sure.
Let's look it up. Can you
Okay,
comprehend language in wild shape?
In a polymorphed state, he should be able to
This is just
understand
fun
it.
for him not to, Tim. I thought you were in it for the story.
I am, but I also want to make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah, I think he can understand it, but in his current shape, he can't.
The language is if the form you choose is physically able to hear language.
As per page 66 of PHB, you retain your intellectual stats in wild shape and skills and proficiencies of which language is included. So yes, you understand. Do I know that? Probably not.
2 XP, Sean. 2 XP for the effort of research.
We use milestone.
Effort of research, my ass. Rules lawyer, more like it.
Oh, damn. Sorry. I like.
All right, so you're hollering. Ian, roll perception to see if you hear it.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear it.
Doesn't matter. What you do with the information is up to you.
Yep.
That's a D20,
It sounds
right?
like the wind.
Yeah.
17. Shit.
You hear him saying, don't kill him. Keep him prisoner.
He's not speaking Velociraptor. I don't understand shit.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
Do I hear that?
All right, fine. Fuck
There's
it.
another
Fuck
question.
you. Fuck you, dickhead. I cast Speak with Animals as a ritual. I speak Velociraptor. Take a fucking prisoner. Suck
How
my
long does
cock,
that
you
spell
piece
take?
of
Hang on,
shit
hang on.
bitch.
Hang on, ritual. How long does that take to cast?
No.
10 minutes?
DM intervenes. Sean, that is an instantaneous spell cast right there. And Mason, in the heat of the run, the blood is running through your ears. You hear, you dickhead son of a bitch. Take a fucking prisoner.
Velociraptors don't take prisoners.
Oh my god!
The
Moving
glory of the
on.
kill.
Moving on. What you two decide to do with this information is entirely up to you.
The
Sean,
Velociraptor quickly bites into the guy's neck to take him prisoner.
I've got him
I
for you,
got him.
boss.
Oh, wait, that's just his head.
Lawrence may or may not make it there in time. So
Probably not.
okay, yeah, probably not. So are you running? Is that what you're doing?
I guess, yeah, pretty much.
You're dashing. Okay, Joe, what about you?
I am going to.
Are you gonna pour the blood of your enemies on your face before you run?
Well, I'm going to throw my javelin at one of them.
Can you do it within 200 feet?
That's what
That's
I'm
a
looking
hell of a
at.
throw.
I think javelins is 180 at max.
Ooh. Let's do that research real quick.
Yeah, because no, it says here
Give a good run.
60-foot cone.
Oh,
that's
60
not
to
gonna make it.
120. No, they're out of range.
120. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're out of range.
All right. So
Nice
that's
try.
out of the question.
I think if
Yeah.
you dash, you'll get it within range to throw on your next turn.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Joe's dashing.
And yes, I will put the blood of my enemies on my face.
That is amazing. Ian, you're on top of the Velociraptor. You heard an order given, and it sounded like you dickhead son of a bitch. Keep a prisoner.
God damn it.
That's up to you what you do with that. But yeah. So Mason and Ian, you guys are in tandem at the moment. So at this point, you would be getting up to attack. You can attack the gnolls now, or not do any attacks and reach the ogre.
So I actually have I don't know if you know this. It's called Charger.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me all about it, please.
I can actually use my bonus action to attack, and also as long as I use the dash action to
Go
reach
ahead
the
and kick
ogre.
ass, Mason. Let me know what you're gonna do. How much damage is going to be enacted, and why these gnolls and ogres are going to be torn to shreds.
All right, so I'm gonna pounce at the ogre.
The gnolls are closest. You're just jumping right the fuck over the gnolls.
Hey, Velociraptors have a hell of a jump. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I support
so-
this wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna take the 18.
Fair enough. Let's see. What kind of damage can you do? I'll tell you what. If you do 33 damage, that ogre's fucking dead.
I cannot. Actually, the Velociraptor really wasn't the choice to make for this. I really should have stayed.
Well, you're gonna get his
This is a
attention
lot.
'cause
This
you're
is a
gonna
lot more
land on him.
fun. This is a lot more fun. All right, I need a DC 10 Strength saving throw, please.
Oh my god. What is the DC? You said 10?
10. Yeah.
I think that's a big pass with his
Cool.
strength plus 5, plus 4. Yeah, that's a pass.
All right, so I'm gonna do a claw attack, which is a plus 5. It's 1d6 plus 3. So 4. I do 9 damage to it.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, Gareth.
Yeah.
You are in Mortal Kombat. You are locked in vicious blow for blow attacks with this ogre and the gnoll that keeps sticking you in the ass. And then all of a sudden, you hear this howling scream, and you know that it is Edelbrim screaming his head off as this Velociraptor comes flying over the gnolls. They're like watching this thing just go, and it slams right into the ogre. The ogre is more surprised than anything else. Like he just doesn't understand what the hell just hit him as he looks and sees this fucking Velociraptor start tearing at him with a screaming dwarf holding on for dear life. Ian, you do get your attack, by the way, since you're right there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, he's within range of your spores. I mean,
You're gonna melt his face? Please melt his face. That's your signature move.
That wasn't my plan, but I was going to attack with my scimitar.
Oh, then chop away, good buddy. Chop away.
So it's a D20, right?
Yeah, his armor class is 11. He's just saying an ogre. Can anybody understand ogre right now?
oh, wait, hang on.
Anybody have ogre on their list of languages that they know?
Does he
No.
speak Velociraptor?
He does not.
Let me see if I translate Velociraptor.
Now,
to
is it
ow,
ogre
ow,
or
ow,
is it
stop biting
giant?
me, ow.
It's an ogre.
Then no, I
So
do
he-
not speak ogre.
Okay, you
I
hear
probably
him
get
say,
some dialect from giant though.
there you go. No, he's
I
not
feel
a
like
giant.
they're
Okay.
related.
So he's just saying, what the fuck in ogre, like really loud over and over again. Ian, make your
So-
attack.
I have a +5 with my scimitar to attack.
Yep.
And a +1 because of the elemental weapon it gives.
So +6. He's got an armor class of 11.
What's your element?
Fire.
Yeah, that's a hit, definitely. He catches back on fire again.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, does it just do fire damage, or does he actually light on fire?
He gets a 1d4 of fire damage. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. So it's a 1d6 +2 for slashing damage. Let me get this first.
Yeah.
1d6
Let's see here.
+2.
So there you go.
He gets an additional 1d4 for the elemental damage.
So the fire 3. Yeah.
3.
All
And
right.
plus, because I have symbiotic entity, my melee weapon attack deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on any target they hit.
Almighty.
So
Let's see what you got.
another d6.
Another
plus 4.
4. Ian, you just fucked this ogre straight up. The Velociraptor is tearing away at armor and the the first layer of skin, and Ian, you go
Right
hog.
over the head.
Holy shit, man! You just kick the shit out of him. He's screaming, "What the fucking ogre!" over and over as you're bashing the shit out of him right now. God almighty, he gets to attack now. No, it's the gnolls. There's 2 of them.
If I was a null, I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah, they are, but they're kind of focused on Gareth and this fucking Minotaur, so they're gonna attack there. Gareth, what's your AC? 20 still?
20 still.
Yeah, let's roll for fun. Woo. But the other one's going after the Minotaur, and that I think is a good hit. So let's see here. 1d8 plus 2. 7. Yeah, the first one tries to get at you, misses completely. The second goes after the Minotaur and sticks him really good in the stomach. He goes down to a knee. It's the ogre's turn.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Ogre's turn.
Yeah.
Halo
Yep.
of Spores.
Does that happen now before he attacks?
It's on
He
my
begins his
reaction.
turn.
Son
And
of
he
a
begins his turn within a space of 10 feet.
Well,
Yeah.
when he moves into your space, he hasn't really moved into it.
Well, Ian
When a-
moved into his
listen,
space.
When a creature you see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts
Oh,
its
okay.
turn there,
Sorry, my
Sean.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck you, rules lawyer.
What do you got? What do you got? Let's do some damage. Can you do 12 points of damage?
No, the most I could do is probably 8.
You can hurt him really, really bad.
7.
Damn. Okay.
So out of my cloak fly little necrotic spores right into his face again.
Oh my god. He's coughing and hacking. It fucking hurts him. Yeah, dude's down to single digits. But he does get one final attack, and he is gonna try and do like a Hulk thunderclap right on you, Mason. So what's your AC?
13.
13. So 11 plus 3. That is actually a hit, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what did we do for strength? What was it? Like, what did we say? 1d8 plus strength?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or just use your weapon damage. Who cares?
Fair
I was
enough.
about to say,
Sean.
brawler damage is fisticuffs. So
Well, it's a large creature, so you double the dice. So, it'd
So
be
2d8
4.
plus 4. We'll do
Yeah.
that for the club damage. Take 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
are you still up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the ogre's done. The Minotaur is going to try and attack the gnoll that attacked him. And he hits. 1d12.
Does he take a prisoner?
Does he? No, he does not. But he does hurt the shit out of this fucking gnoll. 29. Okay. All right. So, Gareth, it's up to you. That ogre's bleeding profusely. He's on the verge of death.
Um,
Well, if somebody hadn't gone 200 feet away from the fucking party.
well, I wasn't exactly planning on being in the middle of a fight either, so
What's rule number 1 of D&D? Never split the party.
Always split the party.
this makes this more entertaining, doesn't it? All right. Fuck
What are you
this guy.
doing? 12 damage or? Well,
I'm
yeah.
taking a warhammer to his face.
Yes. For how much damage? 9?
And
He's dead. Doesn't matter.
he bursts into flames.
You're just
as he
mutilating a corpse at this point.
He's already on fire.
Now he's double on fire.
No, you burned him. I lit his ass back up like a Roman candle.
The minute the ogre drops, there is one knoll left. Two knolls left alive. One is hurt, the other is not.
I will turn to the gnolls at this point, and I will say, if you surrender now, you might live the night.
Joe, call above or below, please, sir.
Above.
So if Joe gets it, they surrender. If I get it, we're gonna fight.
Well, can't Baruch get an intimidation check?
16.
The gnolls look at each other, kind of start shivering and shaking, chuck their
Coward
spears
bitches.
on the ground, and they go, "We surrender."
I'm pulling my manacles out and I'm cuffing them.
Fuck yeah, you do.
And we will leave it there for the night. Okay. God almighty. Let's get some experience points, guys. There we go.
I'll take a lot, please.
Sure. Yeah, everybody's going to. So divided by 6 of you, everybody gets 234 experience points. Sean, you get the additional 2 for the research.
Oh boy, oh boy.
As an
234?
end action, Tim,
Yeah,
I will
234
actually,
is the base.
Hey, Tim,
What?
just because we're ending combat for the night, I'll go ahead and cancel out the fire on the one guy. That way he won't continue to cook.
Okay, that's fine. That's up to you. Or you can leave him to burn as a reminder to other ogres not to fuck around.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll let him cook then.
Else
There
they're
we
gonna
go.
find out.
All right, we're
He's
gonna
gonna
leave it.
smell like cooking steak all night long.
We're gonna leave it there.
Great session.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week.
All right.